Hello students, today is the class for the topic microorganisms. Today we will understand about microorganisms as a friend and a foe. So, anyone could tell me what are microorganisms and why are they called microorganisms? Yes ma'am, I know a little about microorganisms. I think they are very tiny in size. Very good, Harsh. You have given half of the definition of microorganisms. So, Pranay, could you tell me something more about microorganisms?
Yes, ma'am. I also know something about microorganisms. Those organisms are very tiny in size and cannot visible with our naked eyes.
Very good, Pranay and Harsh. You both have given very good answer to it. So, now I will explain about microorganisms. You have seen several kinds of plants and animals. However, there are other living organisms around us which we normally cannot see. These are called microorganisms or microbes. So, let me give you one example now. You might have observed that during the rainy season, moist bread gets spoiled and its surface gets covered with greyish-white patches. So, these examples show that water and soils are full of tiny organisms, though not all of them fall into the category of microbes. So now I will tell you the general definition of microorganisms, or we could say that these are those organisms which are very tiny in size and cannot visible with our naked eyes. These are visible under microscope. These are called microorganisms because they are very small. And some of the examples of microorganisms or microbes are viruses, bacterium and protozoan. Ma'am, could you tell me what are the size of microorganisms? Yes, of course, Harsh. Their sizes vary from few micrometer to meter. Example, size of bacteria may be 0 or 5 micron, or size of algae, seaweeds, could be few meter long. There are two types of bacteria. The first one is aerobic and the second one is anaerobic. So let's first understand about aerobic bacteria. These bacteria can survive in the presence of oxygen only, and anaerobic bacteria can survive without the presence of oxygen. There are some bacteria which may cause diseases, and they cause diseases to animals and plants. So let's discuss about some animal diseases such as tuberculosis, cholera, typhoid, acne and anthracene in cattle. Let's discuss about plant diseases now, like writing, spots on leaves, blight, etc.
Ma'am, are always bacteria cause disease only?
No dear, not all bacteria are harmful to us. Some are useful also. So let me tell you some examples how they help us in many areas. The usefulness of bacteria is they help in curdling of milk. The curd we eat is formed by the bacteria only. The second one is some bacteria help in filtering of wastewater or help in purification in WWTP. So WWTP stands for wastewater treatment plant. Pseudomonas bacteria returns nitrogen gas to the atmosphere after decompositions of biodegradable garbage. So now I hope you all understood that bacteria are always not a foe to us. They are sometimes our friends too. I hope you both understood about microorganisms and bacteria now. Now we will proceed to viruses. Okay, ma'am. Viruses are very small organisms. Outside the host cell, they are non-living. But inside the host cell, they are living. Hence, they are kept in the borderline of living as well as non-living object. So, there are some examples of viruses. So, example of virus is COVID-19, mumps virus, FMDV. There are viruses which are harmful and friendly to us too. So, the viruses which are friendly to us is bacteriophage. It eats bacteria. And the viruses are harmful. They cause a number of diseases in plants and animals. Examples are mumps, chickenpox, corona, FMDV in animals. Ma'am, recently I read about protozoa. Can you please explain me about protozoa? Yes, of course, Harsh. A group of microorganisms are called protozoa. Most of them are unicellular and sizes are very small. Example, amoeba, paramecium. So students, as I have discussed about microorganisms, usefulness and harmful effects and bacteria too. So now I will discuss protozoa's usefulness and harmfulness. So protozoa are the organisms which are used as specimens in the laboratory. And there are some harmful effects too. So protozoa cause a number of diseases such as malaria, amoeboid, dysentery, etc. So now the other part is algae. Now let's understand about algae. Algae are another group of microorganisms. They are plant-like as they contain chlorophyll. They can prepare their own food. Hence they are called autotrophs. Examples are Spirogyra. So students, could anyone tell me about the usefulness or the harm of algae? Could anyone say me that?
Yes, ma'am. I know about the usefulness of algae. They are used to produce cosmetics, medicine gel, dye, etc.
Ma'am, could I tell you about the harmfulness of algae? Some algae produce toxins. Toxins means poisonous substances. These products are eaten by aquatic animals such as fish, and ultimately the whole food chain is get affected. Very good, Harsh and Pranay. You both have given very good answer. So, as you all know about algae, so now let's start about fungi. Fungi are a group of microorganisms. They are non-green. They are also called saprophytes as they derive their food from dead and decaying organisms. Some of them are unicellular and some of them are multicellular. Some examples of fungi are yeast, rhizobus. Rhizobus are, as I have told you at the starting about bread mold, no? So that are the rhizobus and penicillium. As I have discussed the usefulness and harmful still now, so now I will tell you fungi's usefulness and harmfulness too. So now we will discuss about usefulness of fungi. As you all know, you must have eaten cakes, biscuits from the bakery shop. So these bakery industry depends on fungi as yeast is used to make bread, biscuit, cakes, etc. by fermentation. And one thing is very nice about them. They are called cleaning agent of atmosphere as they decompose the biodegradable garbage. Fungi are harmful too as they spoil cotton clothes, leather, food, and they cause skin allergy and other infections too. They may cause food poisoning by producing amines. They are toxins. Can anyone tell me about what is fermentation?
Yes, ma'am. It is a conversion of sugar into alcohol with the help of microbes. Is called fermentation. Louis Pasteur first demonstrated it in 1856.
Very good, Pranay. Now we will study about antibiotics and what precautions should we take when we take antibiotics. Antibiotics are a group of microbes used to stop the growth of other groups of microbes or to kill them. Example, penicillin, gramicides, streptomycin. So now let's read about the precautions we must take while we are taking antibiotics. We should take antibiotics by consulting with doctors. Dose should be completed. Proper dose of antibiotics should be taken. And the most important is expiry date. You must have to observe the expiry date. We should keep them out of the reach of the children too. Now let's read about vaccine. A vaccine is a biological preparation that provides active acquired immunity to a particular infectious disease. The vaccine is prepared from weakened or killed from of microbes or its toxin. I hope you all understood what I taught till now. So now we will move towards food preservation methods. So the first method of food preservation is heating. Food can be heated after some intervals and can be kept for a long time. Second one is drying. Some fruits as well as vegetables can be dried under sun and can be kept for a long time. Examples, potato chips, banana chips, amla, apple, etc. Now the third one is cold treatment. Food items can be kept in refrigerator, cold store for few months. Germs cannot grow on them. By adding salt, microbes cannot grow on salt because salt dehydrates the fruit as well as vegetables. Example, pickles. By adding sugar, 68% sugar solutions cannot allow germs to grow on them. Hence, by adding sugar, we can preserve food. Examples are jams, jellies. By adding oil, during preparation of pickles, large amount of oil is added. Hence, microbes cannot grow in the oil and the food products can be kept safely. So, the last point is by chemical method. So, the chemical method by which we can preserve food for a long time is vinegar. Acetic acid is a preservative which is added into the food items to keep them long. Sodium metabisulfite and sodium benzoate also used as food preservation. These can be added into fruit juices. So now I will tell you about pasteurization. In this, the milk is heated to about 70 degrees Celsius for 15 to 30 seconds and then suddenly chilled and stored. So students, our last topic is immunization. This is the process by which a person made immune or resistant to an infection or disease by giving a vaccine. So students, now we will end our class here. I hope you will revise what I taught you today. Thank you, class.
Thank you, ma'am.